Daly's willing to give us a commission on open housing. He doesn't want another Marquette Park either.
Well, this is what we started out for, but no one else could have gotten it.
You know, I can't forget those faces in Marquette Park. People from Mississippi should come up here to learn how to hate.
You knew it wasn't only in the South.
No, I didn't know the extent of it here. What is it in the American people that makes it so necessary to hate? I mean, why is it necessary to look down on someone? Can't they see that the more progress that we make, the better it is for them? We're all fighting the same battle.
Will you accept the conditions? No more marches, open housing?
Yes.
It's the beginning. It's a victory in a way.
No, it's a defeat. You can tell others it's a victory, but it's a defeat, and we know it. Daly's outmaneuvered us, but we'll be back. We are at the moment when our lives must be placed on the line if our nation is to survive its own folly. The war in Vietnam is just a symptom of a far deeper malady within the American spirit. I am convinced that we, as a nation, must undergo a revolution of values. We must rapidly begin to change from a thing-oriented society to a person-oriented society. When machines and computers, profit motives, and property rights are considered more important than people, then we are in deep trouble. True compassion is more than flinging a coin at a beggar. A true revolution of values will look uneasily on the glaring contrast of poverty and wealth. A true revolution of values will lay hands on the world order and say of war, this way of settling differences is not just. This business of burning human beings with napalm, filling our nation's homes with orphans and widows, of injecting poisonous drugs of hate into the veins of people normally humane, sending them home from dark and bloody battlefields, physically handicapped and psychologically deranged, cannot be reconciled with wisdom, justice, and love. A nation that continues, year after year, to spend more money on military expense than on programs of social uplift is approaching spiritual death.
I'm tired of hearing what's best for blacks and whites. Later for whites, now for us!
No. Oh, no. I'm not going to allow anybody to pull me so low as to use their methods to perpetuate evil throughout our system. I am sick and tired of violence. I'm tired of the war in Vietnam. I'm tired of hate. I'm tired of selfishness. I'm tired of evil. I'm not going to use violence, no matter who says so.
How you been, darling?
Your children out at work? Huh?
What you say?
I say your children at home?
I'm feeling good.
Oh, good. I'm glad to see that. Well, you're looking good, too.
Oh, thank you.
Good. Yes. What's your name? Yes. Walker. Walter, that's right, that's right.
Congress could come down here, see what's happening. They're cutting back on food stamps and the soil bank program.
You know, Congress will never come down here, but maybe we can take these people to Congress.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about taking these people to Washington.
To Washington?
That's right. Be a hard, long trip. You know, it's a long way from Marks, Mississippi.
We can crawl, we can walk,
Yeah.
and then we can thaw a little while.
I know you get a ride quick as that, won't you?
That's right. So, just when we gonna take this journey?
Well, it's going to take some planning and a lot of work on everybody's part. I mean, we all have to, like, pitch in, organize,
That's right.
and let everybody know why we're coming, understand what we're going there for.
That's true.
And we have to plan on how long we're going to stay.
That's true.
And it's not going to be, have to be a lot of camping out on the highway.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. When are y'all going to leave?
Well, we're going to leave Marks, probably tonight, aren't we?
Yeah,
Aren't we, Red?
Yes, we're leaving tonight.
Yeah, we're going to go on up the road a bit and see some more people, then we're going to push on.
Come back and gather us up,
Mm-hmm.
and then we all be going to Washington. That's what you're going to do.
Get out of Marks.
I'm ready too. The Poor People's Campaign will be drawn from Roxbury in Boston to Lawndale in Chicago, from Marks in Mississippi to Wheeling in West Virginia to Hollister in California. The campaign will consist of not only blacks, but Indians, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, poor whites, Appalachians.
Dr. King, what do you intend to accomplish by this?
We plan to place the problem of the poor at the seat of government of the wealthiest nation in the history of mankind. Now, if that government fails to acknowledge its debt to the poor, then it will have failed to have lived up to its promise of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness of its citizens. And we intend to stay in Washington until they do live up to it.
Don't you think you get acquainted with criticism? There's a lot of backlash about the dangers of a welfare state.
These people want jobs, not handouts.
What are you going to do about the instance of violence in the Capitol?
There will be no incidents of violence.
The whole concept of nonviolence is being questioned, even by your own people.
If I'm the last person in this country to speak for nonviolence, then I will be that person.